Hi, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at mychickenscratch.com, and this is another edition of my 12 Weeks of Halloween. This is a cute little box that actually holds quite a bit of candy. Someone asked last week how much candy fit in the other box, so I thought I would show you that I managed to fit 4 of the little snack size candy bars inside this box. So that should tell you that it holds quite a bit. Okay, so let's get started. To make this box, you're going to need 2 pieces of basic black cardstock, and they both measure the same thing, and that's 7.5 by 4 3/4. I'm going to move the box out of the way, and I'm going to start with the bottom piece. Going to get scored at 1.5 on all 4 sides. Okay, so for this piece, I'm going to go ahead and fold these so I can remember which one's the bottom and which one's the top. Now I'm going to get out the Stampin' Trimmer because this only has 8ths and we need 16ths, okay? So now we're going to work on the top. This one we're going to score at 1 7/16 on all 4 sides. So the 7/16 is, if you count, let me hold this up for you, if you count all the little marks in between the 1 and the 2, you will count 15. So if you count over to 7 marks, you're going to see that it's right there, okay? So it's the 1 teeny tiny mark right before the 1.5, okay? So we're going to do that on all 4 sides. So I'm going to take the lid and I'm going to set that aside right now and just work on the bottom so that I don't get them confused. Okay, so I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut up to the score line and then turn it and do the same thing on this side. Okay. So as you can see, it's going to fit just like that. So we'll go ahead and add some adhesive. Now I'm going to use snail, but you're going to want to use sticky strip when you use boxes, or when you make boxes. Don't forget, I'm giving away all the 12 Weeks of Halloween projects, and all you have to do to enter to win is head over to my blog. I post these projects on Thursday and I announce the winner on Monday. Okay, so there's the base of the box. Now let's work on the lid. Same thing, we're going to be folding on all the score lines. We're going to be making the exact same cuts. And we're going to be putting the adhesive in the exact same spot, okay? I love making boxes. I think this is probably, what is this, the 3rd box we've made so far in the series? Okay, so this is the base, this is the top. You can see how it just fits right on top, just like that. Now let's decorate it. I've got my designer series paper, and this is the Old Olive, and it's in the Brights collection in the designer series paper stacks. So this piece right here measures 4.5 by 1 13/16. These measure 4.5 by 1 1/4, or 1 1/4. And then these 2 pieces measure 1 1/4 by 1 3/4. Okay? I started to use the chevron pattern, but it looked a little busy for him. So I decided to go with this pattern. Okay, there's the top piece. Okay, now for the two side panels. Okay, so now we can just add the lid, and now we'll stamp. We're going to be using the Halloween Hello. Doesn't he remind you of Ahmed? And we're going to be using black StazOn ink. We're going to cut this out with the 1 1/4 circle punch. We're going to take the 1 3/8 circle punch and cut out an old olive piece. He gets popped up with dimensionals. This black piece here is the Apothecary Accents piece. Let's attach this guy also with a dimensional. Now we'll add the loop. I think I need to make it bigger. And I'm just going to tape that right in the middle. Ooh, that was a big old piece of tape, but it works. Okay, and then we'll add this to the box, also using a couple dimensionals. And it looks like we might need to trim the ribbon just a little bit. He makes me laugh. Actually, I'm not going to trim it. So whoever gets this, you can trim it if you want to. I kind of like it long. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks a lot. Bye. And welcome to we're going to be using the Halloween